Okay, hello, this is Ton, here, and today we're going to be doing another video of every game on my computer. So the reason why I haven't been uploading is because I had lots of assignment due for my college, and now that it's a half term, I have some free time. I took some time off by playing games, and now I'm free to make a video because it's a half term. So the next game that we're going to be looking at is not really a game, it's more like the DVD emulator for the GTA San Andreas, and there is a Hoodlum intro which fits into 64 kilobytes. I don't know if it uses external assets that are somewhere else in the folder, like there. However, the contents of it are really small, so it would be under 64 kilobytes. Right, here it is. There was that. It wasn't really a game, but since this is a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas thing, I'll also do Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So, let's get it working. Okay, so here it is. Hold on, the mouse isn't working, let me fix this. I can just use the enter key. So we need to get good display setup. So the first thing we need is go into advanced settings. Okay, I think this is on the highest. Yep, that's the highest it can get. So let's start a game. Let's start this one. So I have played this game a really long time ago, and I likely have the same exact amount of money as I had in the first video that I did on my YouTube channel. That's just how old this save file is. Over 3 years old. I mean, the actual game itself is really old. There's lots of polygons. Oh, also the way you saw the file system. So before you ask...
Wait, your GTA San Andreas is cracked?
Yes. But of course, it's a really old game. I already bought, like, the game on 2 different other consoles. I bought one for Xbox 360, which is what I used for the Time Machine video. And I also bought a premium account for GTA Online. However, I did try to get the free version of it, but I still had to pay for the online version. It didn't let me play online unless I paid. So there was that. Okay, so you can see we need to turn on anti-aliasing. Turn this to 3, and it is fixed. Well, not entirely, but it's better. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go to the airport. Because we're doing the same thing we did in our first video, which is going from Los Venturas to Los Santos, and the way we're going to do that is by getting the bus and drive like a normal AI. Well, not entirely. What? Okay, so this version of the game, just because it's cracked, most of the graphics drivers aren't really compatible, and that includes the physics engine. So random things will explode, cars will roll over, the AI won't spawn in as it should. Like right there, you see that's not supposed to happen, that crash or that. So the way the AIs work is that then on rails, you see the wheels of them don't turn until you touch them. If you touch this, see now it turned into a physics object for a bit, until it goes back onto rails. So, see? Unless you have enough momentum, so right there you see the wheels move. So that's how the AIs work in this game, because computers from the time this was made, as you see, yeah, they weren't powerful enough to process all that. Also, look at the bikes. You see the depth of field just glitching? Yeah, that's the graphics drivers. So we had an example of everything that is wrong with this version of GTA San Andreas. Oh, my old things are still here. Yeah, even the Patriot and the Rhino. There's also a plane in here. So here is the bus that we are using. The route that we're taking is the normal route that we would usually use. So, let's go. And then we turned in this direction. So of course, my first ever video, the only thing that it was really about, I still used the phone in front of the camera. No, when I made that video, I still used the phone camera in front of the screen, which had different refresh rates, which had these visible refresh lines on the screen. Yes, there are people that actually find gameplay like this satisfying. When I watch those old videos, they're not really appealing. Okay, that's a physics AI. I think I crashed into it somewhere. I think I crashed into it with the... Okay, so there's another thing with this version of GTA San Andreas. It doesn't despawn all of the cars. I crashed into a rancher on the bridge with the Admiral, and it's still there. I drive really far away, and coincidentally, it drove the exact same way as I did. Now, that is really rare in its own. That is supposed to happen. That's just a coincidence. But it stayed there. The thing that happened is that it didn't get despawned because it got turned into a physics object, because I crashed into it. So it didn't get despawned, and coincidentally, the AI pathing, by complete coincidence, drove this way, and we could see it again, just drive erratically. Alright, this is the fast lane, because there's no AIs here like you saw there. You can drive really fast. Oh, birds. See if there's bottoming out, because if it bottoms out, we are stuck. We need to make sure we don't bottom out. Should be fine. Do a little bit of drifting. Okay, this is the very dangerous road we took last time. Because on this road, I don't know if you noticed, but the AIs drove really fast, and just because they're on rails, they take turns really sharply at really high speed. And since this is a cracked version, yeah, the physics engine of this game are really outdated. So, okay, so there we go. The AIs can't really turn that well, and for some reason, I think that's the physics engine once again. When we crash, random parts of the car get damaged instead of the actual back of the bus. Like the side panel, the bumper, all just randomly get damaged. This is turning into a meme now. So cars despawn, they appear. If I turn away, more cars appear. Right there. If I give it time to spawn, it will. So of course, we already got the bus damaged. However, it's not our fault. This police car is really slow. So over here we turn left and we just continue going on this large road straight on towards a turn off where we turn off the road and take a dirt path which is faster. What happened? What's going on with the lights? That car. There's another truck in the way. I could overtake it if the line on the side of the road wasn't double lined, dual yellow line. Because that does mean you can't overtake. However, I can do it. It will just, you know, break the rules of this challenge. Drive like a normal AI would. Well, more or less. Okay. Of course, the AI is on rails, it can do anything. Things like that. Okay, now we turn down this way. And we are on our way on the fast path again. We can drive fast. The frame rate is also really low. When I shake the camera, you can see quite a lot of discrepancies. Okay, now we take this road and we go straight to the jump. So in case you don't know what the jump is, it was about at this point where I said there's a jump coming up in my old video. Oh, there's a jump coming up. That jump is coming up right now, and we are going to try and make it. Well, we will make it, because this vehicle is capable. Just going to slow down a little bit. When we hit about this part, we accelerate. Match the speed. Like that. I like taking these dirt paths, like, it feels really good to just drive away from the traffic and just have freedom to just drive as fast as you can in the dirt. I don't do it just because it's more interesting. It's just faster. And here's the part where I go in reverse. That's not something an AI would do. Oh, homies. Let's get them on the bus. Alright, let's get in.
Take it easy, bro.
I like how they close the door after each other. That girl. What's going on here? Oh, I don't know. Old game, incompatible graphics drivers, game engine, broken AI version. Okay, I think that's all the homies that we can carry. Whoa. I guess it is normal what I did on there. After all. Oh, some unique vehicles over there. What? I didn't think I hit that, I think it just exploded as I drove past it. So, I made it to Grove Street. And that's all the people that were in the bus. That is 7 people. 8. Wait, you guys hear that? Excuse me for a second? So that will be it for this video of GTA San Andreas, the next game on the computer. Next game!